Well, I couldn't get on set, but here's the next best thing. So I just saw The Maze Runner, and I wanted to do something a little bit differently for this review. So I remembered that there, in a park near where I live, there's this maze, actually, a maze here. You can see it. For kids to play in and do what kids do. So I thought I would go through the maze, because it's thematic, and give you my review as I'm going through the maze. So here we go, The Maze Runner. It stars Dylan O'Brien and a bunch of other people. I don't have my computer with me, so I don't know all their names off the top of my head, so here's a list of a few of them. And that's a dead end. Okay. Basically, Dylan O'Brien plays this character Thomas, and he wakes up in this delivery system box-like thing, almost, with no memory of anything except his name, and he finds himself in this glade surrounded by basically concrete walls, which opens up into a maze. There are a few dozen other teenagers, all boys, in this glade, and all of them have the same story about waking up and with no memory except their name. So they're trying to figure out how to get out, why they're here, who sent them. So a few of them are called runners, hence Maze Runner, and they run out into the maze every day when it opens, because the maze opens up in the morning and then closes at night. No one survived a whole night in the maze before, and there are these monsters out there that no one has lived to tell the tale from. But they can hear them every night, just kind of shrieking and stuff in the distance. So kind of with Thomas, then along with Thomas, like the very next year or something, a girl shows up as well, and they both she shows up with a note saying she's the last one ever, last person to be brought here. So it's basically, hey look, there's the exit. So now I just have to figure out how to get there, but I'm not going to hop the fence, that'd be cheating. So basically, these two new people, Thomas and then this girl, are like heralding in this change. So they're just trying to, I guess it just increases the need to figure out how to get out of the place. I've read the book that it's based on, a young adult kind of dystopian book that's so popular now, Hunger Games, trying to fill Hunger Games void fillers, we'll call them. Which is funny because the Hunger Games movies are still coming out, so there's really no void to be filled. And I've been here before. 1 second. Okay, that's the intro. That way. Okay. Maze built for children. Anyway, effects were pretty good. Cinematography I liked, except during some of the action sequences. Then it got really shaky cam, and you couldn't really track with what all was happening. The acting, the main actors were pretty good. There were a couple that they're young actors. Here's the end, so I'll wrap this up. Young actors, so I don't know, they weren't the best. I didn't really like the girl, her acting it very much. Overall, it was a decent movie. I wouldn't give it much more than that. If you're not a fan of the book, don't spend your money and go see this in the theater. I don't think it's worth your time, really. Maybe if it comes on Netflix in the future, check it out then one night if you don't have anything else to watch. But if you're a fan of the book, it might be interesting to watch because you can see kind of your characters put to life, and I think they did a admirable job with it. But yeah, if you're not a fan of the book, don't bother seeing it. Go see Guardians of the Galaxy again. Totally worth it.